tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl through the world seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. What is all this? What is all this?
You read too many comic books. Well, some people just got faces that stick in your mind.
Live from the Kodak Theater at Hollywood and Highland in Los Angeles, California, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences invites you to the 78th Annual Academy Awards.
Miss Deborah Roberts. Miss Deborah Roberts, welcome. Deborah Roberts, God bless your family and God bless you. And thank you for visiting Uncle Edwin. Let me welcome Twisted T. Miss Twisted T. Miss T, God bless you. God bless your family. And thank you for coming to visit Uncle Edwin. Let me welcome Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly, God bless you. God bless your dear family. And as always, special blessings for your dear dad. For your dear dad, Miss Kelly. And Miss Kelly, Thank you for visiting Uncle Edwin. Let me welcome Miss Cranky. Miss Cranky, my co-host. Miss Cranky, my co-host. Miss Cranky, God bless you. God bless your dear family. And thank you for visiting Uncle Edwin. Miss Cranky, my co-host. A big hug for Miss Cranky. And for Twisted Tea, for Deborah, and for Miss Kelly. Hold on, everyone. I got everyone. I got everyone. I hope I haven't missed no one. Hold on, everyone. Okay, I got everyone. All the all the distinguished honorable ladies. Miss Cranky, Miss Kelly, Miss Twisted Tea, Miss Deborah Roberts. Okay, this will be very brief. It is now exactly 9:09 here in Puerto Rico, and it is a hot night. It is 90 degrees. It is, there is no breeze. There is no breeze. Wait, let me put on the air conditioning. Let me put on the air conditioning. Let me tell you, it is hot. But thank God that I have an air condition. You here in Puerto Rico, you must have an air conditioner always on 24/7. It is hot always. These are endless summer nights forever, for all eternity. That is the way it is in Puerto Rico. Apart from apart from needing an air conditioning, you will need generators in case the electricity goes away. You must turn on the generator. Most of everyone here in Puerto Rico has a generator. Also, in order to live in Puerto Rico, you must have a water tank over 1,000 gallons of water with a motor, but you must have a generator. If not, if not, the water tank will not function. That is the way it is in Puerto Rico. Uh, we are having we are having a lot of problems with the electric company. They are lousy. They are lousy. The governor, her name is Jennifer Gonzalez. She started in January. She is a Trump Republican. She is doing very well. She is doing very well, and she is trying to do a good job. But she just started. She started on January. If I am not mistaken, she started on January 2nd, and President Trump started on January 20th. So God bless the governor of Puerto Rico, Jennifer Gonzalez, and God bless our President Trump. Our President Trump. God bless President Trump. I am going to check the chat. I am going to check the chat. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Okay, hold on. Let me organize. Let me organize myself. Okay, I got it. Okay, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of this telecast? Why am I on the air? What is the topic? What is the topic? What is the message? I am going to be brief. This is the topic. This is for everyone. You have to be mindless. You have to be mindless to keep committing the same mistakes multiple times. Let me repeat it again. The topic, the award winning topic tonight is you have to be mindless to keep committing the same mistakes multiple times. I will get into that in a few moments. I will explain. But before I explain, let me go to the red carpet. Let me go to the red carpet. Hold on. Okay, I am at the red carpet. Deborah Roberts says hello. Says hello to Edwin. God bless you and Mother Jimenez. Thank you, Deborah. Miss Twisted Tea says hello to Edwin and Deborah. Miss Kelly says hello to Edwin. Miss Cranky says blessings to you and your family, Edwin. The same, Cranky, the same. And God bless you, Cranky, Kelly, and Deborah. Hold on, everyone. Okay. Cranky says hello to Miss Kelly. Kelly says hello to Miss Cranky. Miss Cranky says hello to Twisted Tea. Miss Cranky says hello to Deborah. Miss Kelly says hello to Deborah. Miss Kelly says hello to Twisted Tea. Miss Cranky says my co-host. That is correct. Miss Cranky is my co-host, but she has not signed the contract. The multi-million-dollar contract. We are still negotiating. We are still negotiating. Miss Cranky is very expensive. She is asking $5 million a program. Miss Cranky, I do not have the 5 million. I do not have the 5 million. Can you accept 1 million? Please, please accept 1 million. That is all I have. That is how come I have two jobs, because Miss Cranky is very expensive. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Miss Kelly says thank you, Edwin. Miss Cranky says, wait, let me read. Let me read clearly. Miss Cranky says, act too hot for me. Okay, everyone, let us welcome. We have a gentleman. We have a gentleman in the red carpet from the Great British Empire. To be clear, he is British. He is British, born and raised in Britain, but he sounds Scottish. He sounds Scottish. It is my opinion that he is more Scottish than British. He is more Scottish than British. Let us welcome Mr. William Wallace. Mr. William Wallace, known as Braveheart, just like the movie, and he looks like Mel Gibson. And he looks like Mel Gibson. William, God bless you. And God bless your dear family. And thank you for taking time out and visiting Uncle Edwin. Everyone, give a big hug to William Wallace, the British, but sounds like Scottish, and that looks like Mel Gibson. To be clear, he looks like when Mel Gibson was young. To be clear, he looks like Mel Gibson when he was young, not the way Mel Gibson looks now. We must be clear in everything. William, God bless you. William Wallace says, blessings to all. Miss Cranky says, do you have a spective? Wait. Miss Cranky says, do you have a spective tank? No, Miss Cranky, we have a sewer system. We have a sewer system. Uh, I live in the metropolitan area. I live in the metropolitan area. I live exactly in the great town of Bayamon. The great town of Bayamon. That is just minutes away from San Juan. In other words, if I get in my car right now, it would take me less than a half an hour to get to the airport and land in New York in 3 hours and a half. So I am in the metropolitan area. Here in the metropolitan area, we have sewers. We have sewers since we have sewers since the 1940s. Since the 1940s. Bayamon, just a little history. Bayamon. I am talking about the 1800s, the 1900s, all the way up to 1940. Bayamon, it was complete farmland with cows, with sugar cane, uh, just uh, just acres and acres of farmland. Uh, Let me give a little history. Since the let us say since the 1800s, the 1900s, all the way I would say to the 50s, all of Puerto Rico was mostly farmland. Farmland. Uh, back then, back then, the population of Puerto Rico, I would say, was 1.5 million people. That was back, I would say, in the 18th, 19th. Uh, I uh, I am talking about the 1800s, the 1920s, the 30s, and the 40s. I would say early 50s. I would say up to 2 million people. And then I would say in the 40s, the majority of Puerto Ricans, I am talking about the 40s and the early 50s, everyone, they started going to New York City, to New York City. To be clear, Puerto Ricans have been in New York City since the 1800s. Since the 1800s, when Puerto Rico was under Spanish rule. Back then, back then in the 1800s, in order to get to New York, you had to go on a boat, but but only uh, only the high economic class had that privilege of going to New York in the 1800s. Back then, the first Puerto Ricans, hold on everyone, back then the first Puerto Ricans to get to New York, I am talking about the 1800s, were doctors and lawyers. Were doctors and lawyers and people of high society here in Puerto Rico that first traveled to New York City. And then in the 40s, everyone went. Everyone went. I was born in the South Bronx in 1955. Back then, the South Bronx, in the early 60s, they were over 1 million Puerto Ricans. They were over 1 million Puerto Ricans in New York City, and especially in the South Bronx. But that is another topic for another day. Hold on, everyone. Okay, Miss Cranky says, blessings, Edwin. William Wallace says, blessings, Miss Cranky. Miss Kelly says, hi, William. Everyone, everyone, welcome, my little sister. Welcome, my little sister, the beautiful. I call her the Diamond Queen. The Diamond Queen, Miss Carol Mahale. Miss Carol Mahale. Everyone, give a big hug to Miss Carol Mahale. Be careful with the diamonds. Once you hug Miss Carol, the diamond will cut you. Let me tell you, Miss Carol puts out a lot of diamonds. Miss Carol, easy on the diamonds, please. God bless you, Miss Carol. God bless you. Special blessing for Mr. Mahale. Miss Carol, please send Mr. Mahale my respect always. And your entire family, your sons, your daughter, and a special blessing for little Carol. A little Carol is Miss Carol's granddaughter. She is an 8-year-old baby. She is my favorite. Everyone, little Carol, she is the president of Walgreens. So everyone, give a big hug to Miss Carol. Miss Carol. Miss Carol, welcome. Miss Carol says, hello, Edwin. Hello, Miss Carol. Miss Carol says hello to Miss Kelly. William Wallace says, blessings, Kelly. Kelly says hello to Carol. Miss Carol says hello to Cranky. Miss Carol says hello, William. Miss Cranky says hello to Carol. Miss Carol says hello to Deborah. Everyone on the red carpet, we have the Wall Street Tycoon. The Wall Street Tycoon. I call him the Wall Street Tycoon. I gave him that name. Everyone, welcome Mob Rat Hunter. Mob Rat Hunter, the Wall Street Tycoon. Our YouTube millionaire. He is a YouTube millionaire. Mr. Millionaire, a big hug. A big hug for Mob Rat Hunter. And Mob Rat Hunter, God bless you. And God bless your new channel. God bless your new channel. Everyone, give a special blessing to Mob Rat Hunter's new channel. Mob Rat Hunter. Mob Rat Hunter. Mob Rat Hunter, listen to this one. Next month, as soon as the new Pope takes office, the new Pope, will bless Mob Rat Hunter's new channel. And Mob Rat Hunter, conserve your channel. Conserve your channel. A big hug for Mob Rat Hunter. A big hug. Everyone, give a big hug to Mob Rat Hunter. And sub to Mob Rat Hunter. And support him. And make sure he conserves his channel. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, Mob Rat Hunter says, hi, Uncle Edwin. Blessings to you and your family. Thank you, Mob Rat Hunter. The same to you. The same to you. William Wallace says, blessings, Carol. William Wallace says, blessings, Mob Rat Hunter. Mob Rat Hunter says, hello to William. Cranky says, 1 million. Yes, Miss Cranky. But, Miss Cranky, I will give you a down payment, and it is on installment plans. I hope you give me credit, but I will give you a good down payment. I will give you a good down payment, but the rest is in installments. To be clear, a big hug for Miss Cranky. Miss Kelly says hello to Mob Rat Hunter. Miss Cranky says hello to, Miss Kelly, Miss Kelly says hello to Mob Rat Hunter. Cranky says hello to Mob Rat Hunter. Mob Rat Hunter says hello to Kelly. Mob Rat Hunter says hello to Cranky. William says hugs to Edwin. Thank you, William. Thank you. William says, I wish. Deborah Roberts says hello to Edwin. Deborah, God bless you. William says hello to Deborah. Deborah says hello to William. Deborah says, I have to leave again. No problem, Deborah. Deborah, take the limo. You can take the limo. But bring it back. Be safe, Deborah. We hope you come back if you can. But God bless you. You can use the limo. Kelly says hello to Deborah. Deborah says hello to William. Okay, we have another gentleman. In the red carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wyatt Earp. Mr. Wyatt Earp. Wyatt, God bless you. And a big hug. Everyone, give a big hug to Wyatt. Wyatt, no gunfighting. Wyatt, no gunfighting in this chat. To be clear, there will be no bloodshed. Wyatt, keep the bloodshed in your town with Doc Holliday. With Doc Holliday. Everyone, give a big hug to Wyatt. Wyatt, welcome. That is a little humor. A little humor. Wyatt, when you have a chance, I am going to need a 6-shooter. A 6-shooter. If you can get me a 6-shooter, and Wyatt, get me the rifleman rifle. The rifleman rifle. I am going to need it. A big hug for Wyatt. Miss Carol says hello to Wyatt. Cranky says hello to Wyatt. Mob Red Hunter says, God bless you, Edwin. God bless you too, Mob Red Hunter. Deborah Roberts says hello to Kelly. Wyatt says, wait, hold on. Wyatt says, I was born in the South Bronx in 1939. Wow, that is great. Wyatt, what part of the South Bronx? What part of the South Bronx? Everyone, Wyatt was born in the South Bronx in 1939. Wyatt, I thought you were born in 2002, just like my grandson. But he was not born in 2002. Wyatt was born in 1939. That is great, Wyatt. God bless you, Wyatt. And good health. Good health. Blessings of good health for you, Wyatt. But Wyatt, if you can, what part of the South Bronx were you born? Let us see what Wyatt says. Hold on. Miss Carol says, I'll tell my husband. Enough with the diamonds, Uncle Edwin. Okay, no problem, Miss Carol. Miss Carol says, Edwin, thank you. Deborah says, I am sorry, Edwin. I can't stay. Please forgive me. There is nothing to forgive. You come and go. You come when you can. There is no problem, Deborah. You are dear to all of us. You are dear to all of us. Be careful. Deborah, I am lending you our limousine. So take care of it. And tell Alfred, the chauffeur, to be careful driving. So God bless Deborah. God bless Deborah. And safe trip, Deborah. Safe trip. Alfred is the chauffeur. Alfred, he is very respectable. He is a British gentleman. He is Alfred. Everyone, remember the butler in Batman and on Batman? That is Alfred. That is Alfred the butler. So Alfred, take care of Deborah. Make sure she gets home safely. Hold on, everyone. William says hello to Margaret Hunter. Wait. Okay. Margaret Hunter says thank you, Edwin. And Margaret Hunter says hello again to William. Okay, hold on, everyone. Let me keep on greeting. Okay, Margaret Hunter. Okay, Margaret Hunter is laughing. William Wallace says Redzilla and Emery are ballers of YouTube. What does that mean, Wallace? I do not know what that means. I hope it is good. I hope it means something good, William. Let me read William's comment. Redzilla. A big hug for Redzilla. My good friend always. God bless Redzilla. Redzilla. And God bless my nephew Emery. William says Redzilla and Emery are ballers of YouTube videos. Okay, ballers. What does that mean? I do not know. William, I hope it is good. I hope it is good. Okay, Cranky says the installment plan now. Okay. Wyatt Earp, I don't remember. William, Wyatt, get that memory. Get the South Bronx. The South Bronx has many sections. So get that brain working. Get that brain working, Wyatt. Okay. Mob Rat Hunter says, Edwin, did you have some drinks tonight? No, I do not drink. I do not drink. I am just trying to be humorous. I am just trying to be humorous, Mob Rat. To be clear, Uncle Edwin does not drink whatsoever. And to be clear, let us say if I had a cup of champagne, I would not go live. I would not go live. That is a good point, my Red Hunter. Check this out, everyone. And I tell all the content creators, if you drink, do not go on the air. Check this out. I have observed, I'm not going to mention the names, never. They are people that have drinks before they go on the air. And that is not proper. This is just my opinion. That is not proper. If you are going to have drinks, do not go on the air. Do not go on the air. Respect your audience. Respect your audience. And also, this is just my opinion. Smoking on the air, that is not proper. That is not proper. And check this out. Also, if you go on the air and you show your face and your body, you should be well dressed. You should be well dressed, properly dressed. You should be well shaved. And no drinking, no consumption of drugs or marijuana. I am talking in general. I have seen content creators under the influence, under the influence. Let us say, I do not want to offend no one. So let us say they were under medication. If you are under medication, do not go on the air. Your medication, you should not be medicated to go on the air. People that show their faces, you can tell. You can tell in the eyes. If you look in their eyes, you can tell that they are under heavy medication. So that was a good comment, my Red Hunter. But to be clear, Uncle Edwin does not drink. Uncle Edwin does not take drugs. And I do not smoke. And I do not smoke. Hold on, everyone. To be clear, one time, one time, one time I went on the air and I was showing baby Angel, the little cat, and they were some cigarettes. They were some cigarettes on the pavement floor. That was them pack of cigarettes were from a co-worker of mine. To be clear. But I want to thank Mob Rat Hunter for making that comment. You see, that comment opened up a topic. Opened up a topic. So I want to thank Mob Rat Hunter. You see, it is important to read the chat. It is important to read the chat. So I want to thank Mob Rat Hunter. Okay. William Wallace says, of course, means they are elite. Okay. Thank you, William. Thank you. God bless Redzilla and God bless MRE. And William, thank you for the comment. Cranky says, "You are so funny tonight, Edwin. I am enjoying myself." It is kid humor. It is just kid humor. It is innocent. I do not do sexual jokes. That is improper. Never. I never do that. There are many content creators that do sexual jokes. That is improper. I do not do that ever. Not on the air, not off the air. Never, never. I have never done sexual jokes. I find that is not proper. I do kid jokes. I do only kid jokes. Thank you, Miss Cranky. Thank you. Okay, William says I am sipping on a bowl. Wait. William Wallace says I am sipping on a bowl of flake tobacco at the moment. No problem. No problem, William. Enjoy. William, what is flake tobacco? What is that? Let us see what William responds. Okay, hold on. Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp says, I want to forget the South Bronx. That is where I got shot. I see, Wyatt. I left there when I was around 20 years old and never looked back. No problem, Wyatt. No problem. And may God bless you. May God bless you. And may God eliminate that bad memory. And may God eliminate that bad memory. A big hug, Wyatt. A big hug. And Wyatt, thank you for sharing something so personal. Thank you for sharing something so personal, William. I'm sorry, Wyatt. William says, sorry, Wyatt. William, I am sorry. William says, sorry, Wyatt. Hold on, everyone. Okay, William says, glad you are okay. He refers to Wyatt. Okay, everyone, we have another gentleman. We have another gentleman in the red carpet. My good friend always, Mr. David James. Mr. David James. David always comes to visit Uncle Edwin. And I always see David in MRE's chat and Rat Trap City's chat. And if I am not mistaken, I have seen David in Miss Angel's chat also, if I am not mistaken. In the old, in the old, just a little humor, in the old Miss Angel's chat, in the old one, Miss Angel has a new chat now. She has a new chat now. God bless Miss Angel. God bless Miss Angel. To be clear, Miss Angel is very dear to my heart. But Miss Angel has a new chat now. Miss Angel has a new chat now. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. David James says, blessing, Edwin. Hope your power doesn't get interrupted. Thank you, Thank you, David. Right now, I have regular power, thanks to God, but the generators are on standby. The generators are on standby. Okay. David James says hello to Carol. Miss Cranky says hello to David James. William says, okay. William is smoking a pipe like Sherlock Holmes. Like Sherlock Holmes. William, that is great. That is great, William. That is very distinguished. William is smoking the Sherlock Holmes pipe with Dr. Watson. With Dr. Watson. Let me tell you, you see, William just opened another topic. Here on YouTube, they have the old movies, the real Sherlock Holmes. That is Nigel Bruce as Dr. Watson and I forget the name of Sherlock Holmes. He is a great actor. They are both British. Uh, they have they have the old movies of Sherlock Holmes. They are classics. They are classics. Hold on, everyone. David James says hello to Cranky. William Wallace says you're not supposed to smoke like cigarettes, but sip, take time. Okay, I got it, William. I got it. William says that's it, Edwin. Okay. William says love the old Sherlock Holmes from the fifth. They were from the 40s, from the late 40s. All the movies are on YouTube. They are on YouTube. It is Nigel Bruce as Dr. Watson. William, do you remember the name of the actor that did Sherlock Holmes? He is a great actor. He is a great actor. And also, he is a specialist in fencing. He is a fencing expert. So, thank you, William, for bringing that topic up. Hold on, everyone. It is 9:44. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Okay. Okay. Let me get into the topic briefly. It's going to be 10 o'clock, so I am going to end. I am going to end this telecast at 10 p.m. sharp. It is 9:44 now, so I have a few minutes. Okay, let me read the topic. This is for everyone on YouTube. You have to be mindless to keep committing the same mistakes multiple times. Check this out. There are people on YouTube that keep on committing the same mistakes over and over again. They get struck, they lose their channel. Check this one out. They start a new channel. They keep on committing the same mistakes. Their channel is struck, they start another channel. The same thing. I don't understand it. I don't understand it really. How can a human being commit how can a human being commit the same mistakes multiple times with the same result? You see, I don't understand it. I am bringing the topic up to create consciousness. And check this out. And then they complain that someone struck their channel. But it's their fault, to be clear. You see, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Really, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on, everyone. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold on, everyone. Okay. Okay, to be clear, the old Sherlock movies are from the ones that I am referring to are from the late 40s with Nigel Bruce. With Nigel Bruce, that is Dr. Watson. The other gentleman, I can't remember his name now. Okay, the one that William is referring to is the one from the 50s. No problem, William. Okay, everyone, we have another gentleman, my good friend from the great state of Connecticut, Mr. Ken Kenneth. Mr. Ken Kenneth. Ken, God bless you. Ken has been my friend for a long time here on YouTube. Ken, it is great to see you. Everyone, give a big hug to Kevin. I am sorry, to Ken from the great state of Connecticut. William says Ronald Howard. No, it is not Ronald Howard. That is the one from the 50s. It is the one with Nigel Bruce. It is the one with Nigel Bruce. But I know Ronald Howard. If I am not mistaken, he is a British actor also. If I am not mistaken, William, correct me if I am wrong. There is no problem. William says H. Marion Crawford. No, it is not that one. Okay, William Wallace says yes, Ken. That's the one I watched. Okay, Ken Kenneth says, "What's up, Uncle Edwin? God bless you, Ken. All is well. All is well." William William Wallace sends blessings to Ken. Ken says hello to William. Hold on. Wyatt Earp says 1954. We could not afford a television. The same, Wyatt. The same. We got Wyatt. We got our first TV in the early '60s from a secondhand store. From a secondhand store. My mother and my father, they paid $5, but it only had one channel. It only had one channel, channel 11. That was back in 19. That was back in 1961. Wyatt, I am sorry, William. Thank you for bringing that memory. Everyone, my first TV. My mother and my father bought it in 1961, 56, 57, 58, 59. I was 6 years old. The TV cost $5, secondhand. It was a little TV. It was like 10 or 12 inches. It was a little screen. But it was a gigantic. Check this out, everyone. And I want to thank Wyatt for bringing the memory. Check this out. It was a little screen in a gigantic cabinet. In a wood cabinet. It had two little doors. You opened it, and there was the screen. So, Wyatt, thank you. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Everyone, welcome another gentleman representing representing the United States Navy. My good friend always, Black Hat Music. Black Hat Music. Everyone, give a big hug to Black Hat. My dear friend. My dear friend always. Okay, everyone, let me get. Oh, right. Basil Rathbone. Basil Rathbone, Black Hat Music. William, the name of the actor, Basil Rathbone. Excellent actor. He is an artist. May God bless his memory. The great Basil Rathbone. And also, he was a fencing expert with the sword. He did the movie Robin Hood, but that was real fencing. That was real fencing. He was a fencing expert, and it is my opinion, Basil Rathbone, that is a real actor. He was a real actor. God bless his memory. Thank you, Black Hat. Thank you. Okay, everyone, let me get into the topic. It's going to be 10 o'clock. I have to close the telecast at 10. Okay, everyone. They are people on YouTube that commit the same mistakes over and over again. Their channels get struck. They start a new channel and they keep on committing the same mistakes. I must say this, they must have a problem. They must have some mental problem. You see, if I commit a mistake one time, I will not commit it a second time. Or I will try not to commit it a second time. But to commit the same mistakes a dozen times, that is unacceptable. So I tell these people, please seek religious instruction and see a mental health professional. I tell them with respect. Because how can you commit a mistake 12 times? That is unacceptable. You see? Okay, everyone. That was the topic. That was the topic. Everyone, if you make a mistake, you make a mistake one time. But to make a mistake over 12 times, that is not good. That is not good. Okay, everyone. I want to thank everyone that came in the chat and everyone outside of the chat. As always, God bless my nephew, Emery. This Tuesday is Miss Angel's birthday. Hold on, everyone. It is raining. It is raining. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, everyone. I am inside now. I was in the backyard. I was in the backyard. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. It started to rain. We need the rain. We need the rain. Okay, hold on, everyone. Okay, I want to thank everyone for visiting Uncle Edwin tonight. Everyone. I want to thank everyone that came. May God bless you. I really appreciate everyone. It was I believe we had a good time. I want to thank all the good comments in the chat. All the comments were excellent. You opened, everyone bought a topic. That is great. That is great. If I had more time, if I had more time, I would send the link, but my time is limited. My time is limited. It's going to be 10 o'clock. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, I want to remind everyone this Tuesday is Miss Angel's birthday. So everyone, send a happy birthday wish to Miss Angel. Send a happy birthday wish to Miss Angel. Miss Angel's birthday is this Tuesday, April 29th. So everyone, say hello to Miss Angel and wish her a happy birthday. Miss Angel is very dear to my heart. As always, God bless my nephew. God bless my nephew Emery. Emery and Red Trap City next on the YouTube network. Red Trap City and my nephew will go on at 10:30. At 10:30. So please sub and support Red Trap City and my nephew. Okay, everyone. God bless you all. God bless you all. And again, thank you. Thank you. I hope to see you again. I hope to see you again and soon. In the name of God, in the name of the Virgin Mary, God bless you all of you. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. I am sorry. Be safe in YouTube and be safe out YouTube. And may God and the Virgin Mary guide you all. May God and our Holy Mother guide you all. So everyone, I will see you all soon and thank you. And I really appreciate everything. God bless you all. Hold on, everyone. A special blessing for my little sister, Miss Carol Mahale. Miss Carol, please give my respect and regards to Mr. Mahale. May God bless him. May God bless him. Your entire family, Miss Carol, and little Carol. And Miss Carol, you are very dear to my heart. You are very dear to my heart. God bless you, Miss Carol. Miss Carol, I will see you. I will see you tomorrow night in Miss Angel's chat. in Miss Angel's chat. Everyone, please sub and support Miss Angel. Okay, everyone. Wait. Before I leave, hold on. Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon, welcome. And God bless you. God bless you, Miss Sharon. I give you a big hug with the utmost respect. Miss Sharon, God bless you. God bless your family. You are appreciated. You are a beautiful person. You are a beautiful person. God bless you. And Miss Sharon, I hope to see you soon. And Miss Sharon, thank you for visiting Uncle Edwin. And God bless you. God bless you. I hope I haven't missed no one. I got everyone. I got everyone. Okay, everyone. God bless you all. And Miss Sharon, thank you for visiting Uncle Edwin.